Check, 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 check. Looks like everything's working correctly. Am I getting picture? I am. Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Scotch and Smoke Rings. Good to have you on the program today. Today I'm smoking a special cigar. There's a cigar shop, a new cigar shop that I discovered nearby. And I picked up a couple of cigars that I'm not used to having. Well, a brick house, which I typically do enjoy. On rare occasions, I'm saving that for later. But then this, which I saw and thought I would try out. It's called Jamie Garcia. No, Jamie Garcia Pearson's Especial, something like that. Oh, Reserva Especial. Yeah, I like the way it was wrapped, so I'm gonna try one of these. But I'll never go back to that cigar shop again. I can tell you that. Because the guy who was there just wouldn't leave me alone. Most cigar shops have a nice walk-in humidor, and you go on in and you can browse through all of their cigars. But this dude, I opened the door to go inside the humidor, and he literally walks up behind me. He's less than a foot away, and he's just looking at me. He's like, "Hey, do you have any questions? Any questions about these cigars? Look at all these cigars. Aren't these nice cigars? Do you have any questions about these cigars? What kind of cigars do you like smoking? What's your favorite brand of cigars? Are you really a cigar smoker? Are you sure you're really a cigar smoker? Are you sure you're not trying to steal my cigars?" It was just bizarre. He didn't literally say that, but I felt like he was just waiting for me to pocket the cigars or something. And I wasn't comfortable, so I grabbed 2 cigars. Had he given me space, I would have probably bought 10 cigars or something like that. But he was just right up on my neck, and I was like, "All right, dude, I'm gonna grab 1 or 2, and then I'm out, and I'll never go back." So yeah, very pointless niche life lessons here on the Oxhorn program. If you happen to have a cigar store, give your customers space. Just a little bit of space. And I know he wasn't trying to help me because he didn't know anything about cigars. I even tried to engage with him to make him a little bit more comfortable around me, to let him know that I do smoke cigars and I know what I'm talking about. I'm like, "Yeah, do you have any chisel tip cigars?" And he's like, "Chisel tip? No." I'm like, "Really? We've got thousands of cigars in here. You don't have any chisel tip cigars?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Do you have any that are perfecto shaped?" And he's like, "Perfecto? No." I was like, "All right, I'm done. Thanks very much." So yeah, won't be going back there. But this is a nice cigar, actually. It's not bad. I like the way it's burning. Welcome to the program, everybody. It's good to see everyone today. Zarteth on kick. We've got Low-Key Frost and Time Warper 9000. And I'm still G-Snap on Twitch. Levartation on Kick. Harold J. Jared Shover on YouTube. And of course, we've got all of the regulars and the members and the Patreon supporters on YouTube today. Alt Grendel, Not Nick Skinner, Wyoming Homesteader, Greg Hinojos, Sergeant Sarcasm, Alt Grendel, Pickles, The Junkyard Cat, Sebastian Sanchez, John M., Eric Rodriguez, Rachel, and it's Timberjack with the first super chat of the day. "I've been up for 20 hours and have to get up in 4. So I may not make it through your dulcet tones, but just wanted to say hi, and I appreciate you." Thank you, Timberjack. Extremely kind comment. Wonderful to get comments like that. I deeply, deeply appreciate it. I hope you get all the sleep you need, but I also hope you can stay as long as you can. Blue Thunder says, Taz Dingo, Oxhorn. Yes. Senjin Shield Master. Wow, an old World of Warcraft reference. Taz Dingo. Okay. Thank you, Blue Thunder. Eric Rodriguez, a member for 29 months, says, Hey Ox, hope you're doing well. Started my own pool business, and it's booming. I should have done it years ago, but better late than never. Love ya. Wow. At first I thought that was going to be a joke, but no. You started your own pool business. Hey, that's great. Congratulations, Eric Rodriguez. So do you install pools? Are you in the Washington area? I've been shopping. I've been thinking. No, I'm kidding. I actually had a guy come over a year ago when I was thinking about getting a hot tub installed, but it was crazy expensive. Just super crazy expensive. I opted not to do it. Instead, I got one of those inflatable hot tubs from like Costco. It works. Like, it's fine. It's a lot of work though. If I could do it over, I wouldn't do it, just because it is a lot of work. Keeping all the chemicals and all that. Anyway, congratulations. I'm proud of you. Greg Williams says, Hey Ox, the other day I was going to do an all almond diet, but then I realized they were all nuts. I'm here all night. Also, do you think the employee recognized you from this show? Play on. I mean, no, I don't think so. I enjoy cigars, but I'm not famous in the cigar world. Like, I would love to appear on the cover of Cigar Aficionado someday, but it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. Rainiera with a super tip. Thank you so much, Rainiera. Nick Lowles says, tell us your best dad joke. No. That's not how this works. I don't do this program so that I have to be creative and come up with jokes on the fly. No. You guys entertain me, and then I entertain you by reading your entertainment audibly with my voice. That's how this program works. I'm not coming up with dad jokes. My mouth is busy. Jared Shover says, Ox, I think you meant Facebook. You said YouTube twice. Did I? I did mean Facebook. We've got Jared and Roman on Facebook, as well as John Merritt and Levi Braxton. Thank you very much. Rachel says, love the Fallout London streams. Blown away at your laser focus on Main Quest. Well, laser focused for you anyway. Are you enjoying it? Yes, Rachel. I am enjoying it. I mean, we picked up a distress call, and it was a kid in danger. So, of course, we had to stop the main quest for a bit to go help the kid in danger. And then we passed by the Gherkin. And the name confounded me. I didn't know if it was some kind of merkin for guys, maybe, hence the name Gherkin. Or what? So I had to climb it. And turns out it has nothing to do with merkins. It's just a gherkin. But yeah, I'm glad we did. It was really interesting. But then I got back to it. I got back to the primary plot. And yes, I am enjoying it. Vince M says, good evening, Ox. It's been an exhausting week so far for me. On top of working Monday and Tuesday, I had jury duty on Wednesday, and I was selected as a juror. Thankfully, the trial only lasted for the day. Oh, that's great. Okay. Well, I'm glad you did your jury duty, and I'm glad it's over. Alt Grendel says, so I cut a bunch of 25-cent pieces in half, then cut them in half again. Then I put them in a pint glass until it was half full and set it in my room. Now I have a quart of quartered quarters in my quarters. A quart of quartered quarters in my quarters. That's a first. I've never heard that before. Well done, you. Congratulations. That deserves a toast. Cheers. Wayne Azing says, Aloha, Oxhorn. Hope you're well. I'm enjoying the Fallout London series very much. Side quests are essential too. Hardcore? Hardcore to the mega. Thank you very much, Wayne Azing. Yeah, I figured the side quests we've been stumbling into have definitely been worth it. Nicholas says, I always tell my dad jokes. It makes him laugh. Great. Love it. Thank you, Nicholas. Eric Rodriguez says, I do the maintenance, flipping green pools to blue, small plumbing work and leak fixing. But I got a guy that does everything else. Sorry to say, I'm not in the Washington area. I'm in South Carolina. It's fated to be. I will never have a pool. Oh, well. Well, I'm glad your business is going well. I'm glad you love it. Congratulations, Eric. Ryder Wheeler says, Evening Ox, new Cyberpunk ending under the belt. This one is annoying and boring, but it's an ending. Play on good, sir. Well, congratulations. I'm trying to figure out which ending was boring. I mean, maybe the ending with the outcasts, whatever they were. The tribals. It was sort of a meh ending. The Arasaka ending was awful, but fascinating. Like, it was right out of a sci-fi horror movie. It was perfect. I loved it. And hated it at the same time. Alt Grendel says, why, thank you. You're welcome. Nick Luz says, what Fallout location have you visited in real life? I have never been to London in real life, though that might change sometime later this year. We'll see. I liked the Nomad ending, says Hellcat. Yeah, it was all right. I'm trying to remember it, though. That's why. Like, I just remember... did we do something to Arasaka? Did we blow it up, I think? We blew it up. Yeah, we hijacked a tank, is what it was. We hijacked some sort of amazing tank and blew something up, and then we had to drive away. And we essentially exiled ourselves from the area. And so it ended by us basically just saying goodbye, everyone, and driving off into the sand. That's all right. The New Guy 95 says, I'm honestly amazed at how huge the London map is. Well, I mean, I have no idea what it is, how large it is in relation to actual London, but it is big. I mean, for a fan-made game, a fan-made DLC, it's just absolutely huge. Greg Williams says, just had an interesting thought on your We Entertain You rant from earlier. Lol, hear me out. Can you give us your best snob royalty voice? Really? A snob royalty voice? I don't know if I can do a snob royalty voice. Like, I'd need a script. I'd need to be able to read something that was really snobby. Like, let them eat cake. I could do that. But, like, I can't conjure up a Snob Royalties script. I'd have to read something to be able to do the voice. Rachel says, the suspense of what happened to Sid is killing me. How do you think I feel? I go back to the Swan and Miter to find out what happens to Sid's poetry every time the notification pops up. And I go back this final time and I can't get a resolution on the quest. It's so frustrating. I hope they patch that out or something, or make it so that you can actually talk to Gaunt and continue with Sid's quest at the same time. Brandon Belfed says, all this cyberpunk talk. Did you ever finish Phantom Liberty DLC? Cheers, Ox. No, I haven't finished it yet. I probably won't until I do it on camera. I'm not going to go ahead and play it without you guys, which means I might never finish it until I go back to streaming regularly. We'll see. Tim with a super tip. Thank you so much, Tim. Matthias says, good morning from Sweden. Good morning, Matthias. Nick Luz says, Oxhorn character preset Fallout 5, please, Bethesda. Doubt very much they'll do that. If they ever approach me and they want to, I mean, sure, we'll have talks about that. Wade Speakerman says, a gherkin is a type of pickle, by the way. Is it? I had no idea. So that's why it's called the gherkin, because it's shaped like a pickle? Huh. Camisil Syrian on Twitch says, has he ever accidentally burned his mustache or beard with that cigar torch? Yes. Yes, I have. I've also burned big chunks out of my pop filter. All of this on camera for you. On purpose, too. Intentional. Never an accident. No. Gutig Wolf on Twitch says, finally caught a live stream. Was watching the old World of Warcraft vids and found the stream. Good times. Thank you, Gutig Wolf. Good times indeed. Nick Luz says, do you have a cat? Can you give it some airtime? Well, I typically don't throw my pets. But if chat wants it, I might. Maybe not today. I'd have to set up like a basketball hoop in the office or something and then practice my dunks with and without the cat. But then, yeah, once I feel good enough, I can try giving my cat some airtime. Cheng Yang says, I had a dream that I was chased by a slender man and saw one of Pickman's paintings. Another nightmare. Did you really? Wow. Not cool, huh? That sucks. Like, I imagine if that happened to me, I'd be pretty disturbed. Mark from Sales says, you really have the new mic dialed in, man. Sounds great. Thank you, Mark from Sales. If there's one thing about Oxhorn, is that it might take him a while, but he does eventually become competent at streaming or whatever he puts his mind to. It's just not instant like with other people. That's all. The New Guys 95 says there's a canvas backpack in London with a 60-pound capacity. Wow, that's nice. I can't wait to stumble upon it. I'm looking forward to that. Levortation says, yeah, Ox, throw up some chowder. Yeah, I could give chowder some airtime, and then I could eat chowder and then force myself to vomit it up to throw up some chowder. These are all things I could do on camera. But look, if you're looking for a reverse mukbang, you're probably looking in the wrong place. I'm not big into mukbangs. It's not my particular hobby. There are plenty of YouTubers out there. Just Google reverse mukbang and yeah, you can find people upchucking their guts. Mark from Sales gifted 10 Oxhorn memberships to the community. Thank you, Mark from Sales, and congratulations to Human Neuron, Matan Zlatan, Ryder Wheeler, Dr. Cox, Eliatomic II, J Mod, Mr. Bear, Vic Whiplash, Duet Maxwell, and Guyver Unit 01. Congratulations all, and thanks again, Mark from Sales. Sam Dendy says, hello, Oxhorn. I hope you're having a wonderful night. I'm super happy to catch another stream. If you had to pick your favorite Fallout item that you do not have yet, what would it be? Probably the Wake Master alarm clock. I mean, also the radio. I really enjoy the Fallout 4 radio, but the shape and the colors of that Wake Master alarm clock is just so unique. I would love to get my hands on that. Rachel says, I want a Chowder t-shirt, please. Preferably one where he's being a menace to society. He is a menace. He's an awful menace. You know what he did today? He jumped into my dirty clothes hamper. And he hides in it. But while he's in there, he scratches it and chews it up. And so I had to dump him out, and he freaked out. I mean, I didn't literally dump him out. I sort of just tipped it over gently, and he rolled out and then looked around as if he was lost and then dashed under my bed. And then at bath time for the kids, I heard my daughter. She screamed from the bathroom, and I came running. And she's like, Dad, I stepped in something icky. And I looked at the ground, and it was cat vomit. And there were hair scrunchies. Because Chowder hunts hair scrunchies. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about scrunchies. Just the little hair bands, the little black round hair bands. He hunts them. And then he eats them. It's one thing to hunt them, but it's another thing to eat them. He will eat them whole and then vomit them out and then just leave these slime puddles all over the house with the little black hair ties right in the middle. He is a nuisance. He really is. Nick Luz says, W in chat for kitty airtime. Levartation says, so Chowder did a reverse mukbang. He did. Wasn't on camera, but the results were clear and chunky. Like there were clear parts and also chunk. It was, yeah, reverse mukbang. Laura says, I love Chowder so much for being a little jerk. He's your jerk, and we love him. He's useless, though. Like, when the weather changed, a bunch of flies blew in to the house, and they've been swarming around the light fixture in my living room for days now. And I bought some traps. I bought some UV traps to try and lure them down during the night and get them all stuck. And it worked a little bit. I got a few of them. I bought some fruit fly traps. Those didn't work at all. Finally, I had to get an electric fly swatter, and that worked, and I ended up getting rid of them all. But you would think the cat would hunt them. Isn't that what cats try to do? Don't they hunt flies and other flying insects? Well, he didn't do any of that. He just sits there and watches them. He's useless, this cat. Cheng Yang says, since you wear suspenders, you should be Dr. Salvador from Resident Evil 4 for Halloween. All you need is a potato sack and a chainsaw. All right, well, I'll go shopping for my Halloween costume at the hardware store. Sounds good. Well, Rubber says, not flies that are on the ceiling, Ox. Well, yeah, but they fly down. They're only on the ceiling when I walk into the room, and they've got to fly up high to avoid me because I'm swinging the bat at them. But then when I'm not there, they kind of go down lower, and the cat could totally reach them, but he doesn't out of spite. Zach Taylor says, thanks for all you do, Ox. My dad loves your 76 vids. Thank you, Zach Taylor. And thank you, Zach Taylor's dad. Blue Thunder says, I bought the game Fobia yesterday. Can't wait to play it, but I will be rewatching your live stream in case I screw up. Well, great. Well, you get to watch me screw up a lot because I've been screwing up a lot in this game. But we've been able to make it through so far. Alt Grendel says, you want to be careful about the hair ties. They can do some serious internal damage to Chowder. Really? All right. I'll try to be very careful. Like, I tell my daughter to hide her hair ties so that the cat can't get to them. And we've done everything. We've got a little box for them. We've picked them up wherever we find them, but he still manages to find them somehow. We don't know how. But yeah, we'll have to get better at that. Vince M. gifted 1 Oxhorn membership to the community. Thank you, Vince M. And congratulations to NCR Ranger Captain Rhodes. Thank you, Vince. Nick says, hey, Ox, looks like October 31st is a Thursday. Halloween special to come? Probably not. I'll be out trick-or-treating with the kids that day. Though I might be home in time for the show. We'll see. We'll see. The Magic Q says, good evening, Oxhorn and everyone. What is your opinion on the Vagabonds? Do you think Gaunt is being hard on Sid because of the loss of his parents and friends? I think Gaunt suffered tragedy, and instead of dealing with it like a mature adult, he's dealing with it like a child. And he's adopted the philosophy where because he suffered through tragedy, everyone else must suffer through tragedy too. And because he was never given mercy, no one else should be given mercy. And because there was no one there to comfort him, no one else must ever be comforted. I don't think Gaunt is very mature, and he's just bitter and vindictive. Everyone else in the Vagabonds is pretty cool. No, well, almost everybody. They've all got pasts, though, definitely, as we're learning with Sid. I hope we find out what happened to him. All right, just under 30 minutes until we start the show. Well, until we play the game, that is. Just under 30 minutes until the gameplay starts. Tony J says that he turned 31 yesterday. Hey, happy birthday, Tony J. Congratulations, my friend. Nick gifted 5 Oxhorn memberships to the community. Thank you so much, Nick, and congratulations to the Reverend Coyote, Jessica Kindred, Fruit Lover for Life, Preston Garvey, and Greg Williams. Thanks again, Nick, and congratulations all. Rachel says, can we get a smoke ship of you in the boat in Fallout London as a sitting duck crossing the Thames? That was a frustrating experience. Stuck in a boat, in a rowboat, and I can't move, I can't jump out, I can't clear the place beforehand. The only option for that particular gameplay experience was to be a sitting duck. The only way I could solve that. All right, here we go. Whoa! There it was! For the briefest of moments before your very eyes was Oxhorn sitting in a boat with the ferryman under fire from all sides by hooligans, a sitting duck just trying to cross the Thames. You're welcome. I don't know where this power came from, but it serves me well, and I'm happy to share. Zarteth on Kick says, "Thank goodness you're here is easily a one-stream game." Just mentioning that for no particular reason. Thank goodness you're here. All right. I mean, it really doesn't look like anything I've ever done before. An absurd comedy slapformer. Slapformer. Nice. Not a platformer. No, it's a slapformer because it's like slapstick comedy. Set in the bizarre northern English town of Barnsworth. As a traveling salesman, take the time to see the sights and meet the locals who are very eager to give you a series of increasingly odd jobs. Okay, the description might have sold me. The art style is really weird, though. Don't know if I like the art style. Zarteth. Wandering Paladin says, I only sing in the car while going in reverse. Because I'm a backup singer. Cheers, Oxhorn. I'll catch this later after I finish and have fun. Thank you, Wandering Paladin. Enjoy the game yourself. Hellcat says you should try Summer of 58. Human Neuron says, have you tried Fort Solace? Okay, I recall Summer of 58. I believe this was recommended to me in the past. It was published in 2021. Restless Souls in Russia. Maybe. Fort Solace. Published last year. Answer the call from a mining base on Mars as engineer Jack Leary and search for the missing crew. Fort Solace will immerse you with cinematic visuals powered by Unreal Engine 5 and voice acting of Roger Clark and Troy Baker. Explore the mining complex and reach climax. I think they meant the climax. Reach the climax of this narrative thriller experience. Yeah, because that's awkwardly... I really don't want to reach climax in this experience. That's a weird way... Why? Okay. The climax of the narrative is what they should have said. That's all I'm going to say there. Just worded unfortunately. Mark from Sales says, if you could influence the next Dark Picture Anthology game, what would be the inspiration? I don't know. I guess I would set it in the Pacific Northwest. I'd set it in the woods, in the Olympic National Forest. And it would revolve around a series of abandoned cabins or something. That's what I would do. Hellcat says there's another game called The Casting of Frank Stone. It was co-made by Supermassive Games and is set in the universe of Dead by Daylight. The Casting of Frank Stone? Released recently, September 3rd of this year. Mixed reviews, though. I'm not familiar with the Dead by Daylight universe, so I probably wouldn't understand any of the references. But then again, if it's an interesting game in its own right, it might be worth it. Looks like we've got a typical cast of Supermassive Games characters. Bunch of annoying teenagers all dying in a variety of awful ways. I don't know what it is about Supermassive just wanting to murder teenagers. And in almost every game, they're just murdering teenagers. And it looks like it's no difference here in the casting of Frank Stone. I wish the reviews were better, because I'm kind of interested. But the reviews are really bad. Well, not really bad. They're just sort of mixed. Whereas the others are much better. Casting of Frank Stone, 63% are positive. Fort Solace, 78% are positive. Summer of 58, 93% are positive. And then Thank Goodness You're Here, 96% are positive. So, yeah, I don't know. Mark from Sales says Bigfoot. Oh, yeah, Bigfoot would definitely appear in my Supermassive game. Set in the Pacific Northwest. Wade Speakerman says you should play one of the Fallout games. Giggles. Dragon Titan says, good evening, Oxhorn. I have a game suggestion. I've been looking at Beyond Handwell. You're doing great. Keep on playing, good sir. Beyond Handwell. Published in August of this year, very positive reviews. 83% of the people who played it liked it. Explore Westminster, London, on a journey to the ruins of Hanwell. Fight with whatever you can find, or use the environment to defend yourself against an ever-increasing scourge of anomalies. It looks good. Oh, it's an early access game. Oh. Whoa. It looks very creative. Good visuals, but I don't want to play a game that isn't finished, you know? I'd prefer to play a game that was finished. But great suggestion. Thank you, Dragon Titan. Annie K says, please play Casting of Frank Stone. Love watching your story-driven playthroughs. Well, there's another vote for Casting of Frank Stone. It's the lowest ranked game that's been recommended tonight, but so far that's more votes for the Casting of Frank Stone. Well, I mean, you guys are definitely seeing the writing on the wall. I think we'll probably finish Fobia tonight. I'm guessing that we are near the end. I think we are. Will we finish it tonight? Maybe. So I'll probably need to find a game to replace it soon. Finsley says, hey Ox, love watching you explore video game narratives. Are you a film buff as well? If so, what's your favorite movie? I guess I could see myself as a film buff. I really enjoy film, but I don't have the time for film. If I dedicated as much time to film as I do to Fallout, then yes, I could be a film buff, but I'm not. That said, I think probably my favorite film is Children of Men. I haven't watched a lot of recent films though. Like ever since the whole superhero craze, like ever since the first Iron Man came out, igniting the whole Marvel craze of films, I haven't really gone to the theaters and watched very many films. Though I last weekend I did go to the theater. And I watched the new Alien movie, Alien Romulus. That was a gross movie. It was so gross, but it was great. It was great. You know, having played Alien Isolation, I think I enjoyed it more than I otherwise would have. And they really made the aliens terrible and dreadful and awful. It was great. So I enjoyed it. I thought Romulus was a lot of fun. But Children of Men was a wonderful movie. It touched me. It moved me. There's so much I could say about that movie, but it was published so long ago that I think everything has probably already been said. Gianna says, I was painting my house, so I went to my neighbor's to borrow a ladder. He said, that's my step ladder. I never knew my real ladder. I officially hit the 4-year mark. Love you all. Thank you, Gianna, member for 48 months. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Mertin Philippe says, play the casting of Frank Stone. We're gonna love every minute of seeing you die over and over again. It's not me dying over and over again. It's the kids. Whenever I play one of these games, I always kill off all the kids. And it's never intentional. Maybe the first two, because they're always so annoying. The Supermassive Games just has the rare ability of making all of their protagonists absolutely repellent. Just such annoying characters. And so you get, an hour into the game, and you just want them all to die. You just do. You have been playing these characters, and they're so vapid and horrible. You just want them all to die. And so then they start dying, and you're like, okay, that's all right. But then you start to feel bad. And then you start to actively try to save their lives, and you fail at that too. Was there ever a game where I saved everyone? There was one game that I did okay at. I think it was the Blair Witch themed one. No, it was like the Salem Witch Trials one. Did I save everyone in that, or most everyone? But in all of the other ones I played, I think I killed almost everyone. Random Greymane says, Ox, a relaxed game I suggest for you and your kids is The Planet Crafter. All about terraforming and no death loss on relaxed mode. Water, food, oxygen. Game mechanic. Yeah, I played Astroneer with my kids, and they loved that. That was a lot of fun, so maybe I'll have to check that out. The Planet Crafter. Yeah, I'm looking for a new game to play with the kids. April 2024, overwhelmingly positive. So far, it reminds me a lot of Subnautica. Subnautica was really good, though. 95% positive. Wow. Okay. Cool. Thank you so much. Matan Zlatan says, Hackett's Quarry, you got the best ending. Okay, that was the one where I got the best ending? Hackett's Quarry? The Quarry, okay. Alt Grendel says, we have someone recommending Dragon Age. Okay, thank you. I think we have somebody recommending Dragon Age every broadcast. It's definitely a popular recommendation. But thank you very much for the recommendation. Thank you, Alt Grendel. Steve Whittle says, good morning from Florida. Birthday boy in the house, number 59. Is it your 59th birthday today, Steve Whittle? Well, congratulations to you and happy birthday. I'm glad you've chosen to hang out with us for it today. Michael Ewan says, didn't you save everyone in Killer Frequency? No, I didn't save the poor guy in the maze. The poor guy, he was just trying to meet up with his girlfriend in the maze or something, and he got murdered. And then there was the police captain. I saved him twice, I think, but then the third time he got in trouble, I was like, all right, this guy's gonna die. I'm not saving him over and over and over again. So I think he died. But I think those were the only two. I think I saved everyone else in Killer Frequency. I forget. Chris Tidwell says, how about a word poll? Is it stasis or stasis? Also, did you hear they're remaking the Naked Gun movies with Liam Neeson as Frank Drebin? No, they can't do that. You can't remake the Naked Gun movies. I mean, maybe if they make a new Naked Gun movie, with Liam Neeson as Frank Drebin? I mean, part of that is brilliant, right? Part of that, I don't know. Liam Neeson has the face for it, though. He could pull off drama, but he had the face for comedy. Like, his expressions and reactions were great. Liam Neeson doesn't have that. He's got a face for drama and expressions and reactions for drama as well. Like, I don't know if he could do comedy the same way that Liam Neeson could. I don't want them to remake the Naked Gun movies, but if they make a new Naked Gun movie, then maybe that would be okay. But the originals are just classic. All right, stasis or stasis? There you go. There's your poll. We'll see what the community says. Mark from Sales says, 3 Oxhorn fans walk into a bar. One asks the bartender, what do you recommend? The bartender leans in and says, have you played Dragon Age? We do get that a lot, don't we? It's a popular game. Blue Thunder says, I found a new game if you like Longest Monsters hunting game. It's called The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing. They're total 3 parts. All right. I'll have to look into it. Thank you. Levartation says, I think he's going to be Frank Drebin's son. Really? Well, that'll be interesting. He's a little old to be the son of Frank Drebin, isn't he? All right, the poll has 88 votes so far. 97% say stasis. It's not stasis. Yeah. What do I say? I say stasis, don't I? I totally say stasis. It's not a stasis chamber. It's a stasis chamber. Stasis, stasis. Stasis, stasis, stasis chamber. Yeah, stasis. Not stasis. Who would call it stasis? Preston Garvey says, I wish terrible movies would get remade, not good ones. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? Clell Big says, sure, you say stasis. You say stasis, I say stasis. Stasis, stasis, tomato, tomato, potato, potato. Shade Miami says, I've been watching your Fallout lore vids forever. When I need to unwind after a long day, you the man. You the man, Shade Miami. Thank you so much for watching. Chris Tidwell says, should we look up the Dead Space videos, Ox? No. Yeah, those are in the past. That's so long ago. We don't need to be delving into the past where I had a bunch of stasis weapons, which I totally didn't pronounce stasis. That's just a poor use of time. And I'm all about making sure you optimize your use of time. Amanda Peterson says, like aluminum versus aluminium. No, it's not like that at all, because stasis and stasis have the same number of letters and syllables. Aluminum is correct because that's how the word is spelled. Aluminium is spelled a completely different way. So, aluminium is just incorrect. It is wrong. It is inaccurate because there are far too many syllables and letters in aluminium than in the word that is actually spelled. They don't compare. Florence Chen says, let's call the whole thing off. I agree. I like that. Let's call the whole thing off. Levartation says, IMDb credits him as Frank Drebin Jr. Gonna be odd. That is odd. Liam Neeson's too old to be Frank Drebin's son, don't you think? Certainly too old to be working in the police force. I mean, unless he's a captain or something. Alt Grendel says, time, Oxhorn. Is it time? Yeah, it's about time. Nick Lulls says, my sister. Stay or go? Me. Stay, sis. Thank you. Thank you, Nick Lulls. Aluminium is the British spelling, says Min. No, it's the British pronunciation. Do they spell it aluminium? I think they spell it aluminum, but then pronounce it aluminium. I don't know. All right, time to fire up the game. Let's go. Wyoming Homesteader says, since you don't stream check at game's length first, I'll definitely check a game's length before I stream it. That's for sure. The Raging Krogan says, Evening Ox, I just jumped into this shtick, but I was thinking with your pronunciation of stasis, we should start calling you Oxhorn. Oxhorn. I mean, if you want, I'm not going to judge. I'm not going to judge your unique regional pronunciations of things. That's not me. That's not who I am. I'm not going to do that. Gianna says, what's the best way to watch a fishing tournament? A live stream. What do you call a dog that meditates? A werewolf. A werewolf, because he meditates. A werewolf. Nick Luz says, don't buy Velcro. It's a total ripoff. That I like. Nicholas says, where did the name Oxhorn originate? It originated with World of Warcraft. Because I had a character in my playthrough of World of Warcraft named Oxhorn. And my first gaming channel was all about Warcraft. And so I named it after him. Okay. Where were we? That's right, we were printing keys. We were printing key cards to access the various floors. The problem with waiting 7 whole days between each broadcast is that I forget the details of what I was doing. So I'm going to have to reorient myself real quick. Brandon Beltfed says, oh my God, is that really what a mukbang is? I thought it was just an eating ASMR. I didn't know they gorged themselves to vomit. Blah. Nasty. Well, I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I don't think they actually vomit. I mean, maybe they do, but they do gorge themselves. Well, I mean, a mukbang isn't supposed to be gorging. There are some people who gorge themselves, but I think it's just eating lots of different things. I don't know. I don't watch them, so you'd have to ask someone else. Okay, let's see. We've got a key card to floor 3. So that has, or to all of the labs that are marked number 3. Right. We've got our camera, pistol. Where's my shotgun? Did I store my shotgun? I must have stored my shotgun. I'm missing a lot of my weapons. I'm missing my revolver and my shotgun. And I'm also completely out of ammunition for this sucker. All right, well, we need to find a chest somewhere. Am I really that low on ammunition? There's my shotgun shells. But I've got 2 rounds for the revolver. That's not going to be worth my time. And I've only got 4 rounds from my pistol left. Jeez, where is all my ammo? Did I really go through all of it? Good God. Levartation says, Ox, just to clarify, aluminum is used in North America. We're the weird ones. Everyone else spells it aluminium like titanium, chromium, and other metals. We're the weird ones, are we? All right, all right. I guess I can buy that. Thank you, Levartation. The Raging Krogan says, are you sure you and Coach... Are you sure you and Coach Z aren't related? Do you pronounce job as Yorb? A Homestar Runner reference. Wow, that's great. Yeah, maybe I'm weird like Coach Z. Lab 3 monitoring. Nick Luz says, what do you imagine the background noises to be? I mean, it's got to be creatures moving in the deep. Creatures moving in the dark. It's the only explanation. Underground. So for this one, we still don't have the appropriate... Oh, we do now. We do now. Okay. Yes! Bag upgrade. Oh, yeah. Wasn't there a room that had an experimental wall that we could only see with our camera? I'm trying to remember where that was. And we've already gone through all this, right? Haven't we? I think we did. These doors are finicky. Local transportation. And then our dude bursts out of there. Alt Grendel says, chat says the game is still a bit loud. Okay, I reduced it by a further 5 decibels. Jackal Wise says the American pronunciation of aluminum is actually due to the name of the company that made the metal and not the metal itself. The company owner spelt it wrong, which changed the sound. Really? There's lore behind why Americans pronounce it aluminum? Wow. I feel like an idiot. God. Okay, before we go there, let's finish exploring the rooms that we actually had access to before. Aha. Really? Can they open doors? Oh, come on! That's bull crap! That's bull crap! Through the door? Alright, well, this is the room that had the secret. Yeah. Security. I need a security key for that. Oh, no, I can't go back that way? Oh, for Pete's sake. Are you immune to being scared at this point, says Nicholas? I mean, absolutely not. I get scared during games all the time. Where'd you go? Well, I don't know how I avoided him, but we did it. Though I don't think we needed to even go through here. I just wanted to explore it one last time. There is that. Which we haven't figured out yet. And it has something to do with these dials here. Okay, we've got 3 dials. And then this. Well, you would think that each of these dials would tell us what the combination is going to be, but we're not getting anything from the dials when we interact with them. No clicks. No beeps. Nothing. So what clue in this room is going to tell us where to put the dials so that we could open the safe? Nicholas says it must be helpful to have people watching you. Yeah, it is. I enjoy having a crowd here. I probably wouldn't be playing these games if I didn't have an audience, to be perfectly honest. Well, I don't get this one. That's gonna frustrate me. But moving on. Oh, and then that one's locked. Right. Okay, David is saying that the combo is 796. But I want to know why. Like, thank you for that. But I want to know what we do to figure that out. Like, how do we figure out that it's 796? I'd rather not even do it unless I understood the reasoning behind it. Because that's actually what's more interesting to me. So, and I'm not seeing anything in here that's showing us what that particular puzzle is supposed to do. Oh! The woman! There was a body on this table, and she's gone now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh no. That's freaky. That is freaky. Nicholas says, playing this with no crowd and alone, no thanks. Yeah, no thanks. Oh my God. There's nothing. She's gone. Where did she go? God, the doors in this lab are awful. I'm not wasting more ammo. Right, I'm gonna keep going. What? Again? Okay. That was weird. Laboratories underground too. And we can keep going down. Well, I'll go this way first. Oh my God! Oh my God, I recognize this. Holy crap, we're here. This is the cell where we appeared at the very beginning of the game. Four, 5, and 7. Five. We get a rose. That's a memory. Seven. This is the cell that we were in. At the very beginning of the game. Nice. That leaves 4. I hid my research behind a brick. And there it is.
I'll be damned. It was right here all this time.
Diary. Old diary. It contains information about the investigation of an old investigator. We can actually read it. April 16th, 1960. The St. Dinfna Hotel is quite cozy, staying in room 310 right at the end of the corridor in Block A. Signs pointing to the presence of the sacred trail are everywhere. The people here seem to adore Christopher, even 15 years after his death. They call him a prophet, even heard some refer to him as master. Need to investigate further to confirm if the sacred trail is responsible for all the anomalies in Tres Trilhas. Tres Trilhas Gazette, grand opening of the St. Dinfna Hotel, July 23rd, 1931. April 17th, 1960, discovered that the hotel was built on top of an old coal mine. Very strange story. Allegedly, all of the mine workers simply disappeared one day. Even now, there is no explanation as to why or how this could have happened. Currently, looking for more information, people have said miners' disappearance is linked to Christopher's murder. Revenge? Still uncertain about all this. The next step is to talk to someone from the Sacred Trail myself. April 18th, 1960, spoke with Davi Menezes, purported leader of the Sacred Trail. He was very evasive with all of my questions, seems to firmly believe Christopher will return to the Sacred Trail someday. The way Davi spoke about him makes me think the Sacred Trail views Christopher as some kind of god. Speaking of Christopher, haven't been able to find out much about him. Only thing I know is that he came to Brazil in the 1920s, inspired by the local legends about Tres Trilhas. The locals all report Christopher as having great gifts that allowed him to defy death. Don't want to expose myself too much to Sacred Trail members. Their presence here is quite strong, and it's fairly clear they're hiding something. I need to keep a low profile until I figure out what that is. April 22nd, 1960, found various secret passages throughout the building. I believe I've ended up somewhere deep beneath the hotel itself. Something strange is going on down here, that's for sure. This place looks more like a hospital than anything else. Going to try to keep myself hidden and continue moving deeper if I can. Jackalwise says it's crazy how many changes to English spelling and pronunciation are due to previous illiteracy mistakes and popular brands. Color to color, servette to napkin, aluminum and aluminium. English is weird. Yeah, very true. English is weird. April 22nd, 1960. This place is much bigger than I ever could have imagined. I know how the Sacred Trail kept this place a secret, or I don't know how the Sacred Trail kept this place a secret for so long. I have no idea what they are doing down here, but something is definitely wrong. Saw a boy, looked about 15 years old, lying on a bed. He was covered in open wounds. Noticed his name on the chart at the foot of his bed, same as the one of the missing children reported last year. Situation is much more serious than I thought. Have to be extremely careful. April 23rd, 1960, overheard some doctors talking about someone named Achilles and something called Gas 320. Mentioned mutations and Gas 320's ability to slow and or reverse the mutation process. What in the world are they doing to these poor people? Have to find out more about Gas 320. Nicholas says, I stole your voice for a secret project. Okay. Little creepy, Nick Luz. Little creepy. April 23rd, 1960. Still need to find an access card, but I was able to steal the codes to some of the restricted access areas. Research, okay, we got Research, Universal Transporter, Local Transporter, Laboratories Underground 1. April 24th, 1960. Finally found the formula for Gas 320 MHD. Preparation protocol. This is all going to help me solve a quest later on, I'm sure. Also overheard some talks about some kind of artifact the Sacred Trail possesses. I was able to find a photo of it when I snuck into the archives. Looks like some kind of orb or sphere. The file also mentions something about time-related energy emitted by the artifact. Seems like all of their experiments are related to this thing in one way or another. April 24th, 1960. Had to quickly hide while making my way back to the main elevator. Heard voices, but I don't think anyone saw me. Currently hiding in a service closet. As soon as it's safe, I'll make a run for the elevator. I have more than enough information to expose the Sacred Trail once and for all. And that's it. We all know what happened to him. Hate how it makes me go all the way to the end every time I get a new note. People have been investigating this place for a long time, but it seems that everyone who came here never left. There's a lot of valuable information in this notebook. Good thing the investigator hid it before it was destroyed. Right. Well, the journalist ran this way just before he died. But we actually have access cards. Yay. Oh, thank God. That's it. I don't even have any ammo for that. So I might as well put it away. Hello. Yes! More slots. More upgrade items. I'm at 10 points. I could drop them all on completely maxing out my pistol, or I could get 2 items here, decrease the load time, improve accuracy. Nice. Okay, great. Gonna save. Universal Transporter. Well, we've got the code for that. Universal Transporter A. $852-369. Do we need a card too? There we go. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Wow. Fascinating. Computer. My documents, empty. Laboratory Underground 2. What? I don't get it. What do we got to do? Math? Or is it addition? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4. Oh, okay. So then this is going to be what? 1? Oh, it's ticking down. Ah. Ah. Well, what did I miss out on that one? Why am I getting those right and not that? Does it go down by that or that? If it goes down by that, then it should be 5. Which is what I already tried. Oh, it's telling us what it is. Oh, it's telling us. We don't have to do the math. No, wait, no, it's not. Nine. Oh, that's the number it has to be on when it cycles through. Gotcha. So it's got to be on 4 when it cycles through. And it ticks down 5 times. Yep. Laboratories Underground 2 open. Was there anything else on there? Nothing in my documents, huh? All right. Yeah. Universal Transporter Lab Access Card. I totally would have missed that. It was lodged in his neck. Lab access card, jeez. Oh. Oh, that's the metal device I've got. I think I have what I need for that. Do not open. Save. I think we could set that up into it. Aha! Finally found a use for this thing. Liberum Arbitrium Christopher. Okay, well, it's in there. Now what? We gotta do something to it. Well, at least it's no longer taking up inventory space. Okay. Well, we unlocked access to the other lab. God. I mean, we don't need to go into the cells. Okay, so we should be able to have access to this. Yeah. Oh, sprawling! Sprawling! What? Okay, 1. Okay, let's finish exploring the top floor first.
Surely the compounds used to make the gas are still in here somewhere.
Right, that's right. We need to make gas 320. How did they manage to construct such a giant place without anyone noticing? I wonder how long it took them to finish it. And how have they managed to keep it a secret for so many years? Door. No. Hey. No. All right, let's explore with the camera. Nothing different. Okay, let's try the elevator. It only goes to 3. We're on 1. It skips floor 2. Also, how do we get over there? Okay, well, if it skips floor 2... Oh, I see. We need to go to floor 2 to get to the other side of floor 1. Nope. And that's it. Okay, I guess we're skipping floor 2 for now. We're going straight to floor 3. Okay. One light on. All right. What is that freaking noise? Okay. Well, from here we can go down to floor 4. But then also back up to floor 3 again. Oh. Computer. 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 They all run Windows. Hand icon, which means something is hiding. Hey, finally! 10 machine gun rounds. Yay. Okay. Okay, that removes the blockage. Let's see if there's any ammo lying around in this view. No. Cool. What do we got? Plasmodium compound empty. Plasmodium compound full.
That's one of the ingredients. Now I just need to find the other 2.
Ha ha! Not so tricky. Oh, here we go. Oh. Oh, yes. That's what I like. More revolver bullets. How am I doing on upgrade? I've got another 10 upgrade points. Well, maybe I should... No. I've got 6 upgrade points. Maybe I should start saving for my camera because I'm not getting enough revolver ammunition to justify dumping that many points into my revolver. I go through so much SMG ammunition that I'm constantly out of it, which means I don't know justifying that. There's more I could do with the shotgun. I could finish off accuracy and then save for power. Let's do that. Because the shotgun and the pistol actually provide me ammunition on a constant, frequent basis. Okay. Okay. Did we come from there? I think we did. Which means we can get to the next button. Ah, that's what I've been hearing this entire time, and I walk right into it. Frickin' head crabs. God! Nine rounds. 9 freaking rounds left in my pistol. Well, let's loot the place. Hey. Yes. Machine gun ammo. Whoa, where did the bodies disappeared. That's right, they do that. Hey. Bracco, blah, 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 blah.
Only one more to go.
Okay. Let's do a once over from the camera. Make sure we got all the ammo. Once I get all the chemicals, I'm going to have to find the place where I need to go to mix them up and administer them and turn them into gas 320. I have no idea where that is. Right. I hear another one. I hear it. I hear it. Sarah, our boy is doing fine. He's experiencing a bit of pain as of late, but he's quite resilient. His body's responding to the treatments much more quickly than I ever anticipated. Achilles is special, Sarah. Of this I have no doubt. Any damage or injury he sustains heals at an unprecedented rate, and his physical strength has increased exponentially. Our son was able to break down a steel door with nothing but his bare hands, Sarah. His bare hands! And he's getting stronger and stronger with each passing day. Very soon, our boy will never have to worry about feeling pain ever again. Achilles will become the benchmark against which all humanity compares itself. I love you, Davy. Come on! Ten shots with the pistol, 1 shot with the shotgun. And that's a nearly fully upgraded pistol, too. I dumped a ton of points into that thing because there was way more ammunition for it, and it just wasn't worth it. I'm still freaking out about that body being missing. That woman's body that was on the table back in the labs, completely missing. Oh, you're gonna make me go through all of them and not give me anything. Fine. Don't you dare get up. Don't you dare. It's moving. Stay down. Don't get up. Gas 320, MTH, empty tube.
Okay, now I just need to synthesize the gas itself.
Right, easy. Synthesize the gas itself, sure. Right. Ah. Oh. There are two different mixtures. To combine, both mixtures must be inserted into the dispersed. Okay. So 30% Batra, 20 Plaz, 50 Cyclo. 30 Batra, 20 Plaz, 50 Cyclo. 30 Batra, 50 Cyclo. $30, $20, $50. $30, $20, $50. Okay.
Yes! Halfway there. Just need to make the other compound. Only one more to go.
Right. $80, $15, $5. $60. Hard to read. $80, $15, $5. $80, $15, $5.
Thank God I have the investigator's notes. I still need to unlock the door to Underground 3.
To combine, both mixtures must be inserted into the dispersal located in the containment area. That must be to Underground 3. Use protective equipment at all times. Handle with care. Right. Well, we got most of what we need here. It's taken up 2 slots until I can get rid of it. Great. Do you see it? I hear it make a noise. I'm gonna save. All right, done. 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 Not done, but I can't get there from there, which means I've got to go over here and get there from there. So floor 3 done. Where are you, you bugs? touch it. Pardon. Yeah! Freaking things. Two more. Okay, that's gonna take me to the pillar. Dead end. Oh, it's so close. Where is it? Dead end. Gotcha. But there's more. And I've only got 4 rounds left. Just wasted 2. Hey. Getting all the upgrade items today. I hear you. There he is. But I gotta get closer or I'm gonna waste ammo. Okay, we've been here. So let's go down to 5. All right, one more of those switches to toggle. And there it is. Over there on that side. Okay, we saw it crawling on the pillar over there. Oh, where are you? Ah! Freaking things, man! Ah! And there's more of them! Ah! God. They just create this labyrinth that sends me through all these stupid, stinking little head crabs. For kicks. Hey. At least they gave me ammunition. Where is it? I hear it. Okay, that's the final button. I have a feeling that once I tag that, it's going to trigger an event where I have to run. And I want to make sure that... Oh, I can't go back up! Oh, wait, I can, yeah. I want to make sure that I've looted everything before that happens. Gotcha! Gotcha, schmuck! Yeah! I saw it too late! I saw it too late! Ah! Even when I succeed, I fail! Okay, got that. That's where we need to go to finish. But there were a couple other paths that I didn't take. Let me take them now. Came from there. I think, yeah. Oh, that leads to the chamber. Oh, that's the way I came. Dead end. All right. So it would have forced me down there anyway. Because that's a dead end. Okay. Down. And left. And right. And straight. And down. And here we go.
All right. Time to head to Underground 3.
Okay, so far so good. New cigar time. Wait, I want to save. Ah, here we go. Okay. Let's finish exploring down here first. Because there was one more staircase going down over here. I want to see where it goes. Hey. Locked, really? Right. 4 points. 15 to increase the power of my shotgun? Jeez. Oh, there's a mask. Memory found. Gas mask. And I unlocked a new note. That claw monster that's been chasing me seems like he's immortal. In the pursuit of improving humanity, his own father turned him into that thing. This gas might be the only way to get rid of him. Wait a minute. Someone's been rifling through these books. I don't remember these knocked over like this. Okay, maybe I'm just forgetting the path, but the path I thought was supposed to take us down there appears to now be blocked. Wow. Yeah, someone has wreaked a lot of damage through here. This is now all messed up. How did I shoot over his head again? I need to use the computer in the monitoring room to open this door. Where's the freaking monitoring room? Containment door. Okay, did we go through the automatic recording of the last access? We did, so unlock manually. There we go. Yay, we're here. Hooray.
Where the hell did Stephanie run off to? I need to use the gas before that monster comes back.
Master, in your absence, the Sacred Trail has continued the experiments you laid out for us before your departure. Our attempts to improve the human form were faithfully executed. But I cannot reconcile the evils I have perpetrated unto my son Achilles. In my attempt to adhere to your principles and teachings, I have turned my boy into an abomination. My devotion to you and your goals is everlasting and unquestionable, but I can no longer bear to live after seeing what Achilles has become. I will rest easy knowing that when you return, you will succeed where I have failed. My trail ends here. To the principle of free will, Davy Menzies. Right. I think a fight might be coming. Maybe. Really? My inventory is too full? Of course, because I've got 4 freaking quest items in my inventory right now. Do I need the book? Maybe. Oh my god. Yeah. Fight incoming. Oh no. When the game developers are trying to tell you something. Right, I should save. I should save. Here we go. Okay, well, I have the two compounds in there. I need to mix them to make the gas, right? But now I can no longer interact with anything. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's gonna come out there. I see. Oh, dear God. Well, here I am. Shoot. Oh my God. Come get me. I'm supposed to win! No, my gas mask! Well, big bad boss done, but now I've got a hole in my gas mask. Maybe my right eye will be the only thing that gets affected? Oh, next chapter. The mine. Yeah. All right, so we're playing as Christopher again. But he doesn't have the orb anymore. Well, maybe it's not Christopher. Maybe I'm one of the miners.
My God. What is this? Who are you? Are you real?
It's you. This is all your fault. He never wanted to help you. You forced him to do it. We were supposed to be together forever, and you ruined everything.
I don't...
If no one else wants to stop you, then I will. I'll kill you!
Oh, did he somehow contain her in the device? He straight up tried to shoot a little kid.
What is this feeling?
That you're a murderer?
I feel stronger.
No, did he absorb her power? Okay. Well, we still haven't learned much about the little girl who keeps on appearing. September 20th, 2060. Emily, I just want you to know that you're the best thing that has ever happened to me. Our blood may not be the same, but I still love you with all my heart, sweet girl. I know you hate the work Christopher and I are doing, but I need you to understand that we don't have a choice. Once our work on the Universal Transporter is complete, you and I can run away from here and be together forever. we can choose to do whatever we like for the rest of time, to the principle of free will. Love, R.L.
Who is R.L.?
Gas mask. Okay. Can't use it. Left or right? I see something blinking to the left. Or memory found. You find ore in a mine, and that unlocks a deep repressed memory. Ooh, what is this? Well, that was a short chapter. The choice. Okay. I couldn't touch that button. All I can do is move forward. Come on, guy. You have no choice. Choice is an illusion. Right. Well, I wonder what my choices will be. Hey, it's Samantha. No, it's the kid. It's Emily. I can't do anything. Okay,
Dad?
What? I'm not.
I'm not your
You're
dad.
not my.
How dare you?
Daddy, please.
So is the choice adopt the kid or not? I feel like I didn't make a choice there.
God, an entire week and I still don't have anything useful for the report.
Really?
All I've done this whole time is run myself around in circles.
Really?
Huh? What the fuck is that?
He's like, I'm just gonna close the door. Let's pretend it's not there.
Hey! Help! There's something in here! I need to get out!
He's Canadian. I didn't realize that.
Daddy, I found you.
What the? Who are you? Where the hell did you come from?
Please forgive me. I never wanted to hurt you like this. This is the only way, Dad. You have to go on without me.
Oh,
I love you.
right. Goodbye. Forever. Daughter? Go. Hey. Was that Christopher?
Has anyone ever made it this far?
No, he's the first, and it appears he may be the last as well.
So, what happens now?
Now, dear girl, our work can finally begin. Soon, I will make the dilemma of free will nothing more than a distant memory in the history of humankind. And this is the man who will help me do it. Ignorant girl. Did you honestly think a simple knife would be enough to stop me?
Oh
Roberto, don't trust.
What, the guy with the big knife that just stabbed you? Don't trust him?
Stay back, you motherfucker!
Roberto, you must realize at this point that you were brought here for a reason. You were always meant to be here. You're the key to everything.
I said stay back! I know what you've been doing here. What you've done to all those innocent people.
You must understand. I only did what was necessary.
Necessary? You're a fucking monster.
Monster, psychopath, God. I've been called many things over the last century, Roberto. But do you know what all those things have in common? Power. Power to see the bigger picture. Power to take one's destiny into his own hands. Power to overcome death itself. Power of choice. Join me, Roberto. Let us become the masters of our own destiny.
That's the choice.
Together.
Choice is an illusion, huh? Okay. Nope.
Easy, Roberto. Don't do anything rash.
Die, guy!
No. This isn't what was supposed to happen.
There! How's that for being the master of my own destiny, you lunatic?
He's like, bang! There! Now I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna turn my back to you. Yeah, you're good as dead now. So I'm just gonna turn my back to you because you're done.
But no. It was supposed to be you. It had to be you. How did you make the wrong choice? How? To the principle of free will. Now I must start all over again. No matter.
Oh, man. Blue Thunder says, never give to the dark side, Ox. I mean, yeah, I didn't.
My head.
So we're stuck in an infinite loop. Well, I wonder what happens if I make the other choice. Documents found 76%. Secondary puzzles solved 42%. How did I miss over 50% of the puzzles in the game? How is that possible? What puzzles did I not solve? New Game Plus available. Michael Ewan says, I'm gonna say it, this game is a 2 out of 5 at best. Endless amounts of frustration and little fulfillment at the end of the day. Also, no good ending? Well, my options are join him and take over the world for some unknown reason, free will, I guess. Obliterating free will, I guess that's the goal. Or shoot him, which does nothing, of course. He just shoots him once, goes bang! There! That'll show you! You whippersnapper! Then he puts down the gun and just walks away. Turns his back on the immortal god guy who just stabbed Samantha to death a dozen times and survived being stabbed in the neck. The protagonist is like, yeah, one bullet will do it. He's gonna walk away now. I wonder what happens if I choose the other option. But it means we gotta go through the boss fight again. It means we gotta go through that extended, laborious crawling out of the lab sequence again. Probably gotta play again to get the good ending, says Chris. Is there a good ending? I don't even know if there is. Maybe we'll just do what we did with Nobody Wants to Die and Google all of the different endings. So would I have unlocked more endings had I solved more of the secondary puzzles? There is a good ending. Okay. Well, all right, so I'm going to show you a video by Gameplay Remastered on YouTube that goes through many of the different endings. I want to make sure that I don't show you something we've already done. Okay, the little girl comes out. I still don't understand the girl at all. Like, what is her point? Okay, so we get to the choice. Right, what does he do in this gameplay? Does he stab? Does he shoot him? It's like 10 minutes of crawling. Let me see if I can get to the point. Let's see what he does. And then I'll show you if he...
Of choice. Join me.
1 second.
Let us become the masters of our own destiny. Together. No, this isn't what was supposed to happen.
There! How's that for being the master of my own destiny, you lunatic?
Let us become
Okay, so this is what happens if we don't shoot him.
the masters of our own destiny. Together.
How did it all come to this?
From what I understand, it all started in 2060. The girl, Emily, I imagine she must have come into contact with one of our future experiments.
Lore dump.
As a result, she now possesses great power, a divine gift that became a heavy burden, I'm sure.
But why lock her in a tank?
The girl was simply a variable. She needed to be controlled. She was too strong, unpredictable. I had to ensure that she didn't subvert any of my plans. Our plans, Roberto. But none of that matters now. She has commenced her long journey back to the past to set the cycle in motion once again. All to bring you here, to this moment.
So, what now?
I've searched for you for so long, Roberto. Come, our future awaits.
This is a bit too intimate, Christopher. I really don't want to stare deeply into your eyes. That's not why I'm here. That wasn't my choice. Stop looking at me, Christopher. No, I don't want to do that. I don't like it. I don't like it. You're a creepy dude. Creepy dude. Is that it? Is that...
To the principle of free will.
That's it? That's it? That's the ending? Oh my God! Oh my... He just stares into his eyes. That's the other ending. You shoot him and he stabs you like a lunatic. You join him and he says something about Emily being immortal, and then you just stare longingly into his eyes. Christopher, Roberto, I have longed for you to be here, Roberto. And then what? And then just... But wait, is there more? Is there more? Okay, looks like there's more. No, it's all credits. The author of this video just included 15 minutes of pure credits. Those are the only two endings. It says good ending and bad ending. I don't know which was which. You shoot him and you get killed. You don't shoot him, you get absorbed by his stare. Which one was the bad ending? They were both bad. That's... I'm so confused. All right, I'm gonna end that. Wow. Blue Thunder says, "Stay back, Chris. I'm not gay, I'm straight." Yeah, he was looking longingly into our eyes. Blue Thunder says, "Hopefully this game has a sequel, because it can't be. We can't let the bad guy win. It has to be." Yeah, games like this tend to do that, though. One thing I've learned about horror games built with Unity is that they always think they're being edgy by just giving you awful, awful endings. And I don't just mean bad endings. Like, you can have a bad ending where the hero fails and the protagonist does not succeed, but it's still a great story, right? But this isn't, and it's because it's so obtuse and obscure. We don't understand what the girl is, how she got there, what her power is, why she's there, why she thinks you're her dad, why she thinks she needs to go back in time to get you to come help out. We don't understand any of that. We don't understand why Samantha was there, presumably a journalist, and she wants to get rid of this cult. And her great plan at the very end is to just stab Christopher in the back after saying everything that he does. We don't really know what Christopher is trying to do. Sure, he wants power, and it has something to do with taking away free will from mankind, but that's where it ends. Like, they don't explain anything further. What's the point of that? How does taking away mankind's free will save mankind in his twisted logic? Like, what's the point of the story? I don't get it. Maybe it's because I only got 72% of the lore in the game, according to the stats at the end. Maybe it's because I only solved 46% of the side puzzles. But I walk away from this experience having no idea what I just did. No idea what the plot was for this game that we just spent 13, 14 hours playing. It was fun. I had a good time with the puzzles that I did do, which apparently were not all of them. I enjoyed the Resident Evil style gameplay, the callbacks to everything we've experienced with Resident Evil games, including the wonderful inventory management and dealing with limited ammunition and dealing with an immortal, impervious enemy who stalks you throughout half the levels, right? So they took so much inspiration from that, but the story itself was just lackluster. Anyway, I'm still glad we played it, had a lot of fun, glad you guys were here to join me, and I've got a long list of other games that you're recommending that I tackle to replace this one for next week. The Raging Krogan says, I feel like the writers did PCP while writing this. It's not a very lucid game, is it? The story isn't very clear. Had good reviews, though. People seem to really enjoy it on Steam. Anyway, Tony J says, now we need Bramble to more dead babies for Oxhorn to play next week. Oh, God, I'm done with dead babies in games. I don't like seeing dead babies in games. Hopefully not. I'm not going to play another Outlast, that's for sure. I did enjoy Bramble, though. I enjoyed the storytelling of Bramble more than the storytelling of this. Yeah, and Little Nightmares there's the new Little Nightmares coming out soon. I don't think it's out just yet. Little Nightmares 3. Really enjoyed the Little Nightmares games. Those were just amazing. But yeah, Little Nightmares 3 doesn't come out until 2025. So we've got some time to wait on that. Before we tackle it. Well, there we go. That was Fobia, St. Dinfna's Hotel. It's done. The Dark Clarine says, will you play the casting of Frank Stone? Well, I mean, chat really wants me to do it. It was released this month. It's got mixed reviews. Only 63% of the people who reviewed it liked it. But it's developed by Supermassive. We've played many of their games in the past. We've enjoyed them. Even when they were bad, we enjoyed them. Because the dialogue was so ridiculous, it was funny. The characters were so awful, we just wanted them to die. And so for those reasons, it was kind of fun. So maybe I will play the casting of Frank Stone, especially if you guys really want me to. The Raging Krogan says, perhaps you can play Titanic Adventure Out of Time. Maybe. I have had that recommended. But it's an older game. 1996. That's a very old game. Not the oldest game we've played on this channel, but this would definitely make one of the oldest. I'm enjoying all of the actual capture that they did. They recorded actual people for this game, which makes it fun and nostalgic. So maybe I would do a Titanic game. Ward Roberts says, hey, Oxhorn, quick question on the Fallout New Vegas. We talked about the Frozen section in the tops. If you go there in the tops, I saw some elevators were out of order. Could those be to the cryo rooms? I mean, yeah. I mean, they could be to anything, though. We did go to the top floor of the Tops Casino. That's where Benny's suite was, and we even got into the back rooms of the Tops Casino, where we found the tunnels that Benny was using to dig into the nearby vault. But he wasn't trying to. He was trying to dig into the Lucky 38, but he dug in the wrong direction, so he dug into the nearby vault. But I'm sure there are plenty of rooms in the Tops Casino where cryopods could be hidden. Throwing Stream says, Ox, please play the Talos Principle 2 next. It's a thought-provoking first-person puzzle game. Not a lot of horror elements, it doesn't look like. You know, I don't play games just for the puzzles. During Scotch and Smoke Rings, I really enjoy... What I hope to find is a story-driven horror game with really a well-told story and good scary elements that might include a few puzzles. I don't mind a few puzzles included, but I don't know if I'm here just to strictly play a puzzle game. So I don't know if the Talos Principle is really what I want to do. Anyway, that's it for now. I'm going to head on out. Thank you, everybody, for joining me for today's episode of Scotch and Smoke Rings. Next week, I'll have a new game picked. It may be the casting of Frank Stone, since so many people are interested in that. So we'll see what I tackle next week. Same Ox time, same Ox channel. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday, and I'll see you again very soon with more lore videos and more live streams. Bye-bye now.